morning, miss.
Everyone turn on your video. Yes, binomial distribution എന്തായിരുന്നു ഇന്നലെ നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത്? Binomial distribution. Formula. Unmute ചെയ്തിട്ട് പറയും. NCR. P raised to n minus P raised to R, Q raised to n minus R, right? Mean of the binomial distribution. Mean.
NP.
Mean NP. Variance.
NPQ.
NDQ. Okay, fine. അതിൽ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? എപ്പോഴാണ് ബൈനോമിയൽ ഡിസ്ട്രിബ്യൂഷൻ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്?
ട്രയൽസ് കൂടുതലാണ്.
നമ്പർ ഓഫ് ട്രയൽസ് ലാർജ് ആകുമ്പോഴാണ് ബൈനോമിയൽ ഡിസ്ട്രിബ്യൂഷൻ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ നമ്പർ 10. What is the arithmetic mean of 8 square plus 9 square etc. up to 15 square? How to find the arithmetic mean of numbers? Mean means average. Arithmetic mean എങ്ങനെ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കും? What is the formula? പറയൂ. പറഞ്ഞോളൂ നന്ദ.
Average by total.
Sum divided by total.
Sum
divided by total. So here the sum 8 square plus 9 square plus 10 square etc. up to 15 square by how many numbers are there? 8 to 15. How many numbers are there?
8 numbers.
8 numbers. So sum divided by number. Now how to find 8 square etc. up to 15 square? എല്ലാവരുടെയും സ്ക്വയർ ചെയ്ത് ആഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ സമയമുണ്ടോ? നോ. This is equal to 1 square, 2 square, etc. up to 15 square minus 1 square, 2 square, etc. up to
7
square, right? Divided by 8. Now, the square of natural number formula is what? Sum of squares of natural number. N into
n plus 1 by 2 whole square. N plus 1 by
other cube. N into n plus 1 by 2 the whole square cube. Square n into
2n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6.
Yeah, n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Formula അറിയില്ലെങ്കിൽ എഴുതിയേക്കണം. n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6 square of natural number by 6. n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. So here n into 15 into 16 n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 31 by 6 minus this is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6 whole divided by 8. Now find the value. Final answer. Option illale. Actually, ഇവിടെ option ഉള്ളതാണ്. You find the answer. Options are option A 133.5, option B 135.5, option C 137.5, and the last option 139.5. What do you get?
One 133.5.
133.5, right? 33 ആണോ?
137.7.
37.5, right? 137.5. ടോട്ടൽ നമുക്കിവിടെ മൾട്ടിപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ ആൻഡ് സബ്ട്രാക്ഷൻ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ 1100 by 8 വരും. 1100 by 8 is equal to 137.5. Okay. Clear? Clear ആണോ?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. സോ ഇതിന്റെ കൂടെ നിങ്ങൾ എഴുതി വെച്ചോളൂ. സം ഓഫ് നാച്ചുറൽ നമ്പേഴ്സിന്റെ ഫോർമുല എന്താണ്? അപ് ടു n. സം ഓഫ് നാച്ചുറൽ നമ്പേഴ്സിന്റെ ഫോർമുല n into n plus 1 by 2. Squares of natural number 1 square, 2 square, etc. up to n square. That is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. And cube of sum of cube of natural numbers. That is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2 the whole square. Sum of natural number, square of sum of natural numbers, and cube. Okay. Now the next question. Question number 11 to 12, there is a instruction. Take y as y is equal to sine inverse of x minus 4x cube by 27. Y equal to sine inverse of x minus 4x cube by 27. Then first question, what is y? Any idea? This is sine inverse of x minus 4x cube by 27. That is x by 3 the whole cube. You can write it as x by 3 the whole cube. X cube by 27. Now any idea? Anyone? Look at the options. Sine inverse x, sine inverse of x by 3, 3 sine inverse x. This is 3 sine inverse x by 3. Last option, 3 sine inverse of x by 3. Now, any idea?
Sin 3x in the formula.
Yes, we can use the formula for sine 3x. Sine 3x is what? Sine 3x is what?
3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x.
3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. And 3 sin inverse x is what? Sin inverse of 3x minus 4x cube. 3 sin inverse x is equal to sin inverse of 3x minus x cube. So here 3x minus 4x cube. So in the second term, it is in the form of 4x cube. So here we can multiply and divide by a 3. So we get sin inverse of 3 into x by 3 minus 4 into x by 3 the whole cube. Now we can compare with the equation. That is sin inverse of 3x minus 4x cube. So what we get? 3 sin inverse x by 3, right? Clear? Everyone? Formula അറിയാമോ? 3 sin inverse x. 3 sin inverse x is equal to sin inverse of 3x minus 4x cube. 3 sin inverse x is equal to sin inverse of 3x minus 4x cube. So first we have sin inverse of x minus 4x by 3 the whole cube. Appo x cube in the place ilana x by 3 the whole cube. So first termilum 3 into x vannal we can replace with the equation. Appo x by 3 varan vendi I multiply and divide 3 on numerator and denominator. Okay. Clear ആണോ വൈഷ്ണവി?
ചേച്ചി ആ 3 sin inverse x ന് ഇക്വേഷൻ വന്നില്ലേ?
ആ
അത് മനസ്സിലായില്ല.
അത് സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് ഇക്വേഷൻ ആണ്. അത് ഇൻവേഴ്സ് ട്രിഗണോമെട്രിയിലെ സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് ഇക്വേഷൻ ആണ്. അതിന് പ്രൂഫ് ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. പ്രൂഫ് ഒന്നും പറഞ്ഞു തരാൻ ഇപ്പൊ സമയമില്ലാത്തതുകൊണ്ട് ദാറ്റ് കെയിം ഫ്രം നമ്മുടെ sin 3x എന്താണ്? 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. അവിടുന്ന് ഡിറൈവ് ചെയ്തെടുക്കുന്ന ഇൻവേഴ്സ് ട്രിഗണോമെട്രിയിലെ ഇക്വേഷൻ ആണ് 3 sin inverse x is equal to. അതേപോലെ 3 cos inverse x ന് ഫോർമുല ഉണ്ട്. എന്തായിരുന്നു പാർവതി? 3 cos inverse x.
Cos inverse 4x cube minus 3x.
4x cube minus 3x. Clear? Three tan inverse x in the formula. ഇതിന്റെ കൂടെ നമുക്ക് പറഞ്ഞു പോവാം. 3 tan inverse x. Anyone? 3 tan inverse x. Tan 3x is what? Tan 3x is what? 3 tan x minus tan cube x by 1 minus 3 tan square x. So 3 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse of 3x minus x cube by 1 minus 3x square. You have to by heart all the three formula. 3 sin inverse x, 3 cos inverse x, and 3 tan inverse x. Okay. Clear?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Now the next question. Question number 12. What is dy by dx? Given that y is equal to sin inverse of x minus 4x cube by 27. Y is equal to sin inverse of x minus 4x cube by 27. What is dy by dx? What is the derivative of sin inverse x? This can be taken as y equal to 3 sin inverse x by 3. അതായിരിക്കും എളുപ്പം. നമ്മൾ now solve ചെയ്തെടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. Y is equal to 3 Sine inverse x by 3. Y is equal to what? 3 sine inverse x by 3. So dy by dx. What is the derivative of sine inverse x? Derivative of sine inverse x?
1 by root of 1 minus x square.
1 by root of 1 minus x square. So here 3 is the coefficient. 1 by root of 1 minus x square. That is x square by 9. X by 3 the whole square. That is x square by 9. Into. We have to use the chain rule. Coefficient derivative of x by 3. That is into 1 by 3. And what is the answer? 3 and 3 are cancelled. So here we get 1 by root of 9 minus x square by 9. That is 3 by root of 9 minus x square. Option C. Any doubt? Any doubt?
No, Chichi.
Next question. Question number 30. Direction for questions. Consider the following f of x. ഇവിടെ ഒരു incompleteness ഉണ്ട്. Consider the following f of x. F of x is equal to x square plus 9. Consider the following function. F of x is equal to x square plus 9. Then first question. What is the limit x tends to 0? Limit x tends to 0. Root of f of x minus 3. 3 ke root illata. Root of f of x minus 3 divided by root of f of x plus 7 minus 4. 3 and 4 rootinu veliyilana. Limit x tends to 0. Root f of x minus 3 by root f of x plus 7 minus 4. Now we can substitute the value for f of x. Limit x tends to 0. F of x is what? X square plus 9. Root x square plus 9 minus 3 divided by root of f of x plus 7. That is x square plus 9 plus 7. What is 9 plus 7? 16. Minus 4. Now how to find the limit? Direct x in 0 കൊടുത്താൽ numerator 0, denominator 0. So we need to use which rule? After applying limit, numerator becomes 0. Suppose എന്താണ് മിസ്ബ?
L hospital rule.
Yeah, L hospital rule. L'Hopital rule we have to use. Oh, L'Hopital rule, you can differentiate numerator and denominator separately and you can put the limits. Right? So limit x tends to 0. Numerator, the derivative of numerator 1 by 2 root x square plus 9 into 2x divided by, and the derivative of the denominator 1 by 2 root x square plus 16 into 2x. Now you can apply the limits. X and x are cancelled. Now you have to apply. That is 1 by root 9 divided by 1 by root 16. What we get? 4 by 3. 4 by 3. Okay. Clear? Yeah. Next question. Given f of x is equal to x square plus 9, the same function, and consider the following statement. F of x is an increasing function. Second statement, f of x has a local maximum at x equal to 0. How to check whether the given function is increasing or decreasing? Condition for increasing? Increasing function means
f of x should be greater than 0.
f dash of x. If the first derivative f dash of x greater than 0, it's an increasing function. First derivative less than 0, it is an decreasing function. And for finding the local maximum value, we have to check the second derivative test. So first we can check about the first statement. So what is the first derivative? F dash of x, 2x. F dash of x, that is 2x. Then
Equal to 0.
yeah, critical point. We need to find the critical point that is equal to 0. F dash of x is equal to 0. F dash of x is equal to 0 implies 2x is equal to 0. So we get x equal to 0. So we can split the real line with 0. Now, it's an increasing or decreasing function. When x is less than 0, first derivative is less than 0, right? So from minus infinity to 0, first derivative is negative. From 0 to infinity, first derivative is positive. So we can write f is increasing on 0 to infinity, and f is decreasing on minus infinity to 0. Then is the first statement is true?
No.
No. In the whole real line, we can say that neither increasing nor decreasing. So the first statement is a wrong statement. Now, what about the second statement? Local maximum at x equal to 0.
False അല്ലേ?
False. How?
ആദ്യം ഡിക്രീസിങ് വന്നിട്ടല്ലേ പിന്നെ ഇൻക്രീസിങ് ആവുന്നത്.
Yeah. Or we can consider f of x is equal to x square plus 9. It's a parabolic function, right? So suppose if we put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 9. So first point 0, 9. And the coefficient of x square is positive. So it's open upward parabola. Open upward parabola, there is no maximum. It's a local minimum at x equal to 0, right? So first statement and second statement are false. Neither one nor two. Okay. Clear?
Yes, miss.
Now the next question. Direction for 15 to 16. Consider the following function f of x satisfies f of x by y equal to f of x by f of y. For all positive real values x and y, and f of 2 equal to 3. Find f of 16. F of 2 is equal to 3. We have to find f of 16. given that f of 2 equal to 3 and the condition f of x by y is equal to f of x by f of y. Listen, f of 4 by 2 is what? F of 2, right? By definition, f of 4 by 2 can be written as f of 4 by f of 2, which is equal to f of 2. And given that f of 2 is equal to 3, so f of 4 by 3 is equal to 3. From here, we get f of 4 is equal to 3 into 3. 3 into 3, that is 9.
Yeah.
Correct? So we get f of 4. Like that, we need to find f of 16. So f of 16, we know f of 4 is equal to 9. So f of 16 by 4 is equal to 9, right? 16 by 4 is equal to 4. F of 4 is equal to 9 minus f of 16 by 4 is equal to 9. Correct? By definition, it is f of 16 by f of 4, which is equal to 9. That is f of 16. F of 4 is 9. So we get f of 16 is what? 9 into 9, 81. Clear?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Write down.
ചേച്ചി നമുക്ക് F4 9 കൂടെ രണ്ട് സൈഡിൽ സ്ക്വയർ ചെയ്താൽ ഉത്തരം കിട്ടില്ലേ?
അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ f of 4 the whole square ആ കിട്ടുക. Not equal to f of 16.
ഓക്കെ ചേച്ചി.
Similarly, can you find what is f of 1 into f of 4? F of 4 is already, we know that 9. Can you find what is f of 1? F of 1? Anyone?
F of 1 1 ആണോ?
F of 1 is can be written as f of 2 by 2. Yeah, 1 ആണ്. Right. So f of 4 we get 9. F of 1. F of 1 can be written as f of 2 by 2. That is f of 2 by f of 2. 3 by 3 which is equal to 1. So 1 into 9, 9. Okay. Now the next question. Clear? So next question. Direction for question number 17 to 18. Consider the following for f of xy is equal to f of x plus y. For real values x and y, f of 5 is equal to 10. What is f of 0? Just try. Given that f of xy is equal to f of x plus y.
Ten ആണോ?
F of 0 is 10, right? f of 0 is 10. Okay, എങ്ങനെ കിട്ടി പാർവതി?
f of x y ന് പകരം f of 5 into 0 is equal to f of 5 plus 0.
F of 0 plus 5. Yeah, right. That is f of 0 can be written as f of 0 into 5. 0 into 5 is 0. By definition, that is f of 0 plus 5. That is f of 5, which is equal to 10. Now the next question. What is f of 20 plus f of minus 20? F of 20 plus f of minus 20. F of 20 plus f of minus 20. Now we get f of 0 is equal to 10. Using that result, we can find f of 20 into f of minus 20. Try ചെയ്യൂ. F of 0 is equal പറഞ്ഞോളൂ വൈഷ്ണവി.
ചേച്ചി 20 ആണോ?
20, right. F of 0 is equal to 10. Now what is the next?
F of 0 plus 20
Yeah,
equal
f
to
of 20 equal to f of 0 plus 20. By definition,
f of 0 into 20.
f of 0 into 20. That is f of 0, which is equal to 10. Similarly, this f of minus 20 is also 10. 10 plus 10, that is
20.
20. Right. Okay. ഇതിന്റെ കൂടെ ജനറൽ ആയിട്ട് ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ രണ്ട് ടൈപ്പ് ഫംഗ്ഷൻ പറഞ്ഞു. ഫസ്റ്റ് വൺ എഫ് ഓഫ് എക്സ് പ്ലസ് വൈ ഇസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു എഫ് ഓഫ് എക്സ് ഇൻറ്റു വൈ സാറ്റിസ്ഫൈ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഫംഗ്ഷനും, അതിനു മുമ്പ് പറഞ്ഞത് എഫ് ഓഫ് അതിനു മുമ്പുള്ള ഫംഗ്ഷൻ എന്തായിരുന്നു? എഫ് ഓഫ് എക്സ് ബൈ വൈ ഇസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു എഫ് ഓഫ് എക്സ് ബൈ എഫ് ഓഫ് വൈ. സോ ഇങ്ങനെ കുറച്ച് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ജനറലി ചോദിക്കാറുണ്ട്. സോ റൈറ്റ് ഡൗൺ നോട്ട് ഫസ്റ്റ് ഫംഗ്ഷൻ ഇഫ് f of x plus y, if f of x plus y equal to f of x plus f of y, if the given function is in the form of f of x plus y equal to f of x plus f of y, then f of x can be directly write as k into x, k into x, where k is equal to f of 1. In your question, f of 1 is given. If f of 1 is given, then we can directly identify the function f of x is equal to k into x. Second note, another example answer. And second note, f of x plus y is equal to f of x into f of y. The addition, sum become the product. Then what will be the function f of x? What will be the function? Sum to product. That is log. Log of a plus b is equal to log a into log b. Log of a plus b, right? So function f of x is equal to a raised to x. Exponential out. ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ യൂസ് ചെയ്യേണ്ട ഈ റിസൾട്ട് ആണ് കേട്ടോ. a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n അല്ലേ? ലോഗ് അല്ല, എക്സ്പോണൻഷ്യൽ ആണ്. f of x is equal to a raised to x, where a is equal to f of 1. Third one, f of xy. When f of xy is equal to f of x plus f of y, then what is f of x? Here it is log, right? Log of ab is equal to log a plus log b. Log ab equal to log a plus log b. So f of x is equal to k log x, where k is equal to f of 1. Clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Two more result. Fourth one. If f of xy is equal to f of x into f of y, then f of x is equal to x raised to n, x raised to n. Fifth result, f of x plus f of 1 by x is equal to f of x into f of 1 by x. Then f of x is equal to 1 plus or minus x raised to n. 1 plus or minus x raised to n. Using this result, I will give a question. Clear ano? 5 points.
Yes, miss.
ചേച്ചി,
Yes.
അപ്പൊ നേരത്തെ ചോദ്യത്തിൽ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ലേ രണ്ട് ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഇക്വേഷൻ, അതും സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് ആണോ?
അത് നമുക്ക് ഒരെണ്ണം യൂസിങ് ദിസ് റിസൾട്ട്, ഫോർത്ത് റിസൾട്ട് യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തത്. 3 സ്ക്വയർ അങ്ങനെ പോയത്. Now one more question. A polynomial function, ഇങ്ങനെയായിരുന്നു question. A polynomial function satisfies f of x into f of 1 by x is equal to f of x plus f of 1 by x, where x not equal to 0, given that f of 3 equal to minus 26, then find f of 4. This is the question. F of x into f of 1 by x is equal to f of x plus f of 1 by x. Then what is f of x? What is f of x?
1 plus or minus x raised to
1 plus or minus, right? So f of x is equal to 1 plus or minus x power n, right? So എങ്ങനെയാണ് പ്ലസ് ആണോ മൈനസ് ആണോ എന്ന് ചൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്? That is പറഞ്ഞോ.
അല്ല ഫംഗ്ഷൻ നോക്കിയിട്ടാവില്ലേ -26 വരുമ്പോ 1 മൈനസ്.
Yeah, right. ഫംഗ്ഷൻ നോക്കിയിട്ടാണ്. കാരണം f of 3 is equal to -26. -26 ഫ്രം 1ൽ നിന്നും ഒരു നമ്പർ സബ്ട്രാക്ട് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നെഗറ്റീവ് വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അപ്പോഴല്ലേ നെഗറ്റീവ് വരുള്ളൂ. 1 ആണ് സ്മോളസ്റ്റ് വാല്യൂ. സോ f of x we can choose as 1 minus x raised to n. 1 minus x raised to n. So f of 4. F of 4 is what? 1 minus 4 raised to n. Now, how to find n? How to find n?
F of 3 കൊടുത്തിട്ട്.
Correct. Given that f of 3 is equal to minus 26. By definition, f of 3, 1 minus x raised to 3 equal to minus 26. That is 27 is equal to x cube and x raised to n. X raised to n. So that is 3 raised to n. Sorry. X alla 3 raised to n. 1 minus 3 raised to n. 27 is equal to 3 raised to n. So 27 is equal to 3 cube. So we get n equal to 3. Now you can substitute here. 1 minus 4 cube. 4 cube 64. 1 minus 64 minus 63. Clear?
ചേച്ചി അവിടെ എന്നിന്റെ വാല്യൂ എപ്പോഴും സെയിം ആയിരിക്കുമോ?
എന്നിന്റെ വാല്യൂ എപ്പോഴും
അതായത് നമുക്ക് 3-ലല്ലേ നമുക്ക് n ഈക്വൽ ടു 3 എന്ന് കിട്ടിയത് എഫ് ഓഫ് 3-ല്.
അതിപ്പോ നിർബന്ധമില്ല അങ്ങനെ വരണമെന്ന്. അത് ആ ഇനിഷ്യൽ കണ്ടീഷൻ അനുസരിച്ച് ചിലപ്പോൾ വേരി ചെയ്യാം. ഇപ്പൊ എഫ് ഓഫ് 3ക്ക് പകരം -63 ആണ് തരുന്നെങ്കിൽ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വേറെ ഏതെങ്കിലും ആണ് നമ്പർ തരുന്നെങ്കിൽ ക്യൂബ് മാത്രമല്ലല്ലോ, സ്ക്വയർ എടുക്കാം, എന്നിന് 2 കൊടുക്കാം. ഇനിഷ്യൽ കണ്ടീഷൻ അനുസരിച്ച് അത് വേരി ചെയ്യും. ക്ലിയർ? Everyone, is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Franco, is it clear?
Yes, miss.
Next question. From integration, in a definite integral. Consider the following. F of x is equal to integer part of x square. Do you know what is integer part? Integer part അറിയാലോ അല്ലേ? Yeah. So, first we have to find from root 2 to root 3. From root 2 to root 3, f of x. So, root 2 means 1.41 and root 3, 1.7. Okay, so in between root 2 and root 3, we get the value for like 1 point something. Adinde square. Suppose I take 1.5. The square of 1.5 is what? And integer part. And integer part etra varum? Every number lies between root 2 and root 3. Take the square and what is the integer part?
2.
1.5 the whole square, 2 point something varum. That is 2 varum. Integer part is always 2. So we can rewrite as integral root 2 to root 3 2 dx. That is 2x within the limit root 2 to root 3. Answer 2 into root 3 minus root 2. ഇവിടെ ഒരു ബ്രാക്കറ്റ് ഉണ്ട് കേട്ടോ, ഓപ്ഷൻ ബിയിൽ. Okay, clear?
Yes, miss.
Now the next question. Integral root 2 to 2 f of x dx. How we can solve? From root 2 to 2. Root 2 means 1.41 and 2. So integer part of x square is varies, right? So we can split the integral root 2 to root 3 f of x dx plus root 3 to 2 f of x dx. From root 2 to root 3, f of x is 2. And what is from root 3 to 2? Root 3 is 1.73. So if we put like 1.8, what is 1.8 into 1 square? 3 point something, right? So the integer part is 3. Now you can solve. 2x limit root 2 to root 3 plus 3x limit root 3 to 2. That is 2 into root 3 minus root 2 plus 3 into 2 minus root 3. Open the bracket and solve.
Option C ആണോ മാം?
Option C ആണോ കിട്ടിയത്?
Option A ആണ്.
Yes, option A. 6 minus root 3 minus 2 root 2. Okay, Parvati.
Yes, miss.
So the next question. ഇത് ഓൾറെഡി നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തു അല്ലേ? a square plus b square plus c square equal to 0. Then what is the value of the determinant? ഓർക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ? എങ്ങനെയായിരുന്നു ചെയ്തേ? If a square plus b square plus c square, then what is the value of the determinant? Already നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തു ഫസ്റ്റ് ഓർ സെക്കൻഡ് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ. ആരെങ്കിലും പറഞ്ഞേ നമ്മൾ എങ്ങനെയാ അത് ചെയ്തേ? ഓഹോ, എല്ലാരും മറന്നോ? എനിവൺ?
എടുത്തിട്ടാണോ? വാല്യൂ എടുത്തിട്ടാണോ? 0 എടുത്തിട്ടാണോ? 0 a square plus b square എല്ലാം 0 ആവണമെങ്കിൽ എയും ബിയും സിയും 0 ആവണം.
Yeah, exactly. That is square of real numbers. A, B, C are used in the trigonometric functions. So A, B, C are always real number. Square sum of squares of real number is 0, means each real number is 0. So we can substitute A, B, C as 0. So cos A, cos B, cos C 0 varum, and determinant la value kodukka 1 0 0 0 1 0 nu kodukka, then determinant kittum. Right. Now question number 22 we already done. is omega is a non-real cube root of unity. Then ഇത് ഓൾറെഡി നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തു. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഓർമ്മയില്ല? ചെയ്തു, റൈറ്റ്. ആൻഡ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ നമ്പർ 23 ചെയ്തതാണോ? വാട്ട് ഈസ് റൂട്ട് 3 പ്ലസ് ഐ ബൈ റൂട്ട് 3 മൈനസ് ഐ ദ ഹോൾ ക്യൂബ്? ഇനി വൺ ചെയ്തതാണോ? എന്താണെങ്കിലും സോൾവ് ചെയ്തോളൂ. വാട്ട് ഈസ് റൂട്ട് 3 പ്ലസ് ഐ ബൈ റൂട്ട് 3 മൈനസ് ഐ ദ ഹോൾ ക്യൂബ്? root 3 plus I by root 3 minus I the whole cube. First we have to standardize, that is we should multiply with the conjugate. Root 3 plus I by root 3 plus I. On the numerator, root 3 plus I the whole square, and the denominator is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. So minus of minus 1 plus 1. So we get 3 minus 1 plus I into 2 root 3 by 4. 3 minus 1, 2 plus I, 2 root 3 by 4. Now we can cancel. That is 1 plus 1 by 2 plus I into root 3 by 2. A square plus B square plus 2AB. Denominator 4. So 3 minus 1, I square minus 1, 3 minus 1, 2, 2 plus I 2 root 3 by 4. Right? Correct ആണോ? എങ്ങനെയാണ് കുട്ടിയെ?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
So real part 1 by 2, imaginary part I root 3 by 2. Now we need to find the whole cube. Do you know what is the polar form, modulus amplitude form? അറിയാവോ? Complex numbers, modulus amplitude form. Modulus amplitude form, complex numbers in there?
No, Chichi.
No, okay. I will explain. First, listen. Here the real part is 1 by 2. ഞാൻ അത് explain ചെയ്തു തരാം. അത് പറയാതെ ഇത് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. Okay, listen. ആർക്കും അറിയില്ല? Franco, do you know that?
പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് മാം, പക്ഷെ റിവൈസ് ചെയ്താൽ വരും.
Okay, listen. Modulus amplitude form. I will explain. Listen. Modulus amplitude form or polar form. That is the modulus amplitude form of a complex number Z is equal to cos theta plus I sin theta. Z is equal to X plus IY, it's a Cartesian form. If Z is equal to X plus IY, it's the Cartesian form, and Z equal to cos theta plus I sin theta is the modulus amplitude form. Here, cos theta is equal to, and the modulus Z, R is equal to root of X square plus Y square. Then cos theta can be found as X by R. Sin theta can be found as Y by R. Cos theta X by R, sin theta Y by R. Theta is called the amplitude. R is called the modulus. Then, if the angle, suppose നിങ്ങൾക്ക് cos theta negative and sin theta positive, അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ കിട്ടി. If the angle lies in the first quadrant, you should take the angle as theta. In the second quadrant, pi minus theta. Third quadrant, theta minus pi. Here is minus theta. ഞാൻ next class കുറച്ച് question ചെയ്യിക്കാം അതിന്റെ. This is the shortest form. Cos theta plus I sin theta, modulus amplitude form. And do you know what is de Moivre's theorem? De Moivre's theorem. Okay, ഇത് എഴുതും ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞുതരാം. So here we get what Z is equal to 1 by 2 plus I root 3 by 2, right? So cos theta, here X is 1 by 2. Listen, while comparing with the standard equation, X is equal to 1 by 2, Y equal to root 3 by 2. What is modulus R? Root of 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4, that is root 4 by 4, 1. Then cos theta is equal to X by R, 1 by 2 by 1. Cos theta 1 by 2. Cos theta 1 by 2 means theta is what?
Pi by 3.
Pi by 3. So it can be written as cos pi by 3. and sin theta is equal to root 3 by 2. That is I into sin pi by 3. Okay. Clear? Now listen, the De Moivre's theorem is what? I will explain. So we get the Z as cos pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3. It's an important theorem. De Moivre's theorem. De Moivre's theorem. That is cos theta plus I sin theta the whole raised to n is equal to cos n theta plus I sin n theta. We can take the power to the function. Cos theta plus I sin theta, the whole power n is equal to cos n theta plus I sin n theta. So here we get what? Cos pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3. If you take the whole cube, by De Moivre's theorem, 3 can be taken inside. So cos of 3 into pi by 3 plus I sin 3 into pi by 3. That is cos pi plus I sin pi. Sin pi is 0. Cos pi is minus 1. So we get the answer minus 1. Okay. Everyone, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Suppose if you get a complex number like that, minus 1 plus root 3i. What is the modulus amplitude form? Here r is equal to root of 1 plus 3. R is equal to 2. So cos theta is equal to x by r minus 1 by 2. Sin theta equal to y by r root 3 by 2. Now cos theta minus 1 by 2 means theta is what?
2 pi by 3.
Yeah, right. Or we can identify with here x coordinate is negative, y coordinate is positive. That is lies on the second quadrant. Second quadrant lanengil pi minus theta. Cos theta 1 by 2 means theta is equal to 30 degree. Pi by theta is equal to 60 degree. So pi minus pi by 3, 2 pi by 3. Angle is 2 pi by 3. Right? So polar form Z is equal to cos 2 pi by 3 plus I sin 2 pi by 3. Okay. Like that. Now the next question number 24, that already we done. X square minus x plus 1 equal to 0. Then what is? What is the solution? If x square minus x plus 1 equal to 0, then what is the value of x?
Minus
Minus omega and minus omega square, right? Using that, you can solve. Now, question number 25. How many 7-letter words with or without meaning can be constructed using all the letters of the word capital? ഇത് ചെയ്തതാണോ? ചെയ്തു. Right. So, അടുത്ത questions നമുക്ക് next class ചെയ്യാം. You can wind up. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, miss.